Toilet paper for the apocalypse, doodly-doo. Hello, possums. Dreymasmith here in Alphacraft. I'm in the post office, well, coming up to the post office that's under spawn, and I've got a delivery. We do have one for 80. Okay. Lots of people have mail and haven't checked it. Okay. We'll start at this end. We'll work our way down. No, don't do that. Do this. Right, we'll start with that. There you are, Avo. Some toilet paper. Biz is next. In these times, it doesn't hurt to share with friends. If you've been stockpiling toilet paper, stop now. There's no need. So long as you've got enough for a fortnight, for 2 weeks, that's all you need. I don't need to give any to myself. I have plenty. But I can make sure that my fellow alphas are well supplied, at least for the short term. And we'll finish up with 80. There we go. Free toilet paper for the masses. Done. Not quite sure what I'm going to do today. I mean, there's lots of things I need to do. I have to build a wither skeleton farm, but wow, I've really had a little bit much of the nether for the moment. I mean, I know I wasn't there for last episode. Ha ha ha, don't you dare go out there. But I do need more than a 1 episode break from it. We'll do the wither skeleton farm very soon. Oh, let's use the sleeping car. I love it when I get to use the sleeping car. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. I'm stuck inside. Lots of us are stuck inside. That doesn't mean we have to be bored. That doesn't mean we have to sit around and worry. We can find things to do. And if we find things to do, the time will go faster and it will be much happier. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can take stock. I can find things. We can all find things. All we have to do is find the right approach. Let's see what I can come up with. Oh, green pests. What about all those little jobs that have been waiting to be done? They don't take long, but somehow there's just never the time. Well, now there is. I've been wanting to extend this railway line for quite a while, and I've just not got around to it. Now I can. Clearing the land, laying the tracks, putting down the sleepers, and, this is important, making a buffer at the end so that the carriages don't just roll off into the pond. Home maintenance. There's always things that need fixing at home. Now, honestly, put in the comments honestly, when I said this would look better if I raised the platform and the railway station by 1 block, but I'm probably not crazy enough to do it. In all honesty, put in the comments if you thought or you knew that I was crazy enough, because look at this. I was crazy enough. This bothered me and bothered me and bothered me. And when I made the nether station and it was all at the right height, I was, every time I walked out onto this platform, it was so frustrating because it was 1 block too low. So I've raised the platform. I've raised the station. And that wasn't too bad. Take out the bottom row. Bring the roof up. Bring the chimneys up. Shift the windows up. Shift up all the interior decor. It wasn't difficult. Just really time-consuming, but sort of enjoyable because I knew at the end I wouldn't be frustrated every time I step out of the portal. And I love it all being on the 1 level now. It's so much nicer. And of course, with the platform and the station fixed up, I've got to raise the approach to the station by 1 as well, because you can't leave it with half measures. And that's the great thing about right now. We have the time to do things properly. We don't have to worry about half measures. Are we going to get interrupted? Is something going to happen halfway through? We can start a task and we can finish it. Hooray! Finish your home maintenance? Don't have any? What about gardening? You can get out into the garden. You can weed, get rid of all those plants that are in the wrong place or are the wrong thing. What if you don't have a garden? Start a balcony garden. That would be perfect. There's always jobs in the garden that are waiting to be done, and getting out in the air, it's good for us at this time. But if friends come to call, tell them, go home. We're supposed to be self-isolating. If they are insistent, be more insistent. Go home. And speaking of gardening, once the weeding is done, how about making a new garden bed? Or if you live in a flat and you've only got a balcony, how about setting up a balcony garden? How about starting a vegetable garden? You can do that in a backyard, in a small plot, in a large plot, in boxes, in containers, herbs on a windowsill. It's good for us green and growing. It's good for our physical health and our mental health. Gardening. And what if you've done everything for the day that you planned? How about getting started on tomorrow's activities, planning them out, getting everything ready so that in the morning you can just come racing in and get going. I can guarantee you will go to bed feeling full of ideas and full of energy, waiting for tomorrow to come so that you can get started on all those things that you've gotten ready. I'm preparing more shops here for more viewer builds and putting in roads, and I am so excited to get started on this properly and to start building. So let's go have a look at what I actually got achieved today. Just keeping an eye out for monsters. This looks so much better. There's a spider somewhere. There it is. I really, really like this being on the proper level with the carriages. It was worth all the effort. And see, I fixed up the inside so it all matches. I might come out here. I might be asking for trouble of the green variety. No. So we've got our exit or our entrance, and it's all in line with the station itself. And if we come down, we've got our garden. That's not bad. Little seats for sitting on, a nice tree. I'm not 100% certain if that's okay. Custom trees and I have a difficult relationship. I've got shops marked out, ready for viewer builds. I'm quite excited about those. And if we run over here, you know what I'm going to show you. We've got lots of trees gone. That's for another project. Behind the mine where I cleared, that's for another project again. And we've extended our rail line out here for a little siding. And there's things to happen here. Yeah, see, now I'm ready to do a whole lot of other stuff. That was a good day's work. And I didn't have time to worry or to think about was I bored or not. I just got so much done. We are so lucky to live in a time where if we have to be separated, we're not isolated. We can jump on the internet, we can talk on the phone to friends. There are so many ways that we can communicate. And now that all that's done, I of course didn't mention one of the best ways of not being bored. Books All you need is a good book. I've got mine. October Man by Ben Aronovich. You want an enchanted book? That's an enchanted book. So I'm coming back to the bed set above the fishmongers, I think. I'm going to sit down in the window seat. I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to have a few hours of good reading. Can't go past that. Anyway, stay safe. Wash your hands between each activity. Wash your hands before and after food. Keep with your family. Keep indoors. Keep occupied. Mentally, physically. We can all get through this together. And if you're wondering what to do next, I've got some cards on the screen now linked to some more of my videos. There's plenty there. Have fun.